slow. We're getting there. Alright, cool. Alright, so we have some good news to share. Thank you to everybody who joined yesterday and was a part of making the video that we made yesterday. That's what we're going to start by going over. How well that video did. This was a great success. Thank you to everybody who watched. Okay, so yeah, we made this short yesterday on stream. Brady and Moss was unfair. Posted it last night around 6. It got like 23,000 views overnight, basically, or since 6 o'clock last night, which is great. 5 subscribers, awesome. Thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed. A little, it looks like they might have nerfed it a little bit. It hasn't been getting that many views recently. It's gotten 58 views in the last hour, though, so I'm not convinced it's fully dead. I'll show you some of the metrics. The metrics look great on this. I've never seen it this high before. 81.4% stay to watch. That's awesome. That's great for us. That means over 80% of people who saw this short in their feed stayed. I think I don't know exactly for how long, but at least for a couple seconds. And at least to make it, the engaged views is like, I guess if you watched all of it or most of it, compared to just like the views as if it just shows up on your screen. So over half engaged views, which is great. 74.5 hours of watch time, great. 21-second average on a 19-second short, great. That just means people are watching it more than once. I noticed I didn't edit the audio great. There's kind of like, here, we'll watch it. We'll watch the final short that we made yesterday. Everybody helped make everybody helped us make in YouTube or in CapCut yesterday.
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
Yeah, you hear how they had like Alright, well, it's not really loading, but if you heard how like I kind of had like, you can kind of hear Collinsworth at the beginning.
That is
before Joe Buck chimes in, but honestly, I think it worked. I think the success of this short came from the strength of that audio cue of "that is a disgusting act" by Randy Moss was just so freaking powerful that when everybody heard that and combined with the "when two goats team up" cue, everybody was just cued that something interesting was coming, even possibly disgusting. But thanks Joe Buck again, not to hammer home the point, but anyway. So I think that's why this short was such a success. 427 likes on 23K views is good. It's like about 2% of people liking it. Had some comments. We'll go and let's see if there are any comments to respond to that I have. I try to respond to all the comments. This guy said, crazy Moss went 15-1 with the Vikings and then 16-0 with the Patriots and yet never managed to win a Super Bowl. That comment got 27 likes, and it might just be because of their user tag or game YouTube ID 42069 swag. But I had a good point. I said I didn't respond, I just liked it. I mean, I should respond, but this guy said not better than the GOAT Jerry Rice. We talked about that on stream yesterday. Is Randy the GOAT? Is Terrell Owens the GOAT? Is Jerry Rice the GOAT? I don't think any of the guys today have a case yet, but I'm not saying Jerry Rice isn't the GOAT, but you can clearly make the argument that Randy is. I thought this was an interesting comment. Somebody said, Miami fan growing up while watching this nasty duo got together and destroyed teams. Biggest deep threat still since I've been alive to watch. I mean, you got mossed, son. Yeah, that was like, they use that as a whole term. Like, mossed is like, when somebody makes a great catch on somebody. So I even used that as a tag for the video yesterday. Love them too, even though they were playing on the same team. What a joy. I mean, I don't know. I agree. That's a good sentiment. This guy said best time to be a Pats fan. Somebody came in and said, I think the best time for Pats fans was when they were actually winning Super Bowls. I mean, really, the best time to be a Pats fan was that entire 20-year duration when Tom Brady was the starter. Hasn't really been the same since. Wasn't really like it before. So, and this is during that time. So I don't know. I can understand why Neil thinks it was the best time to be a Pats fan. Somebody said Giants fan here. Ha ha ha. That's why I like this short a lot, because people can go different ways with it. We had the guy who was a Miami fan who enjoyed it. We had this Giants fan love it. And somebody said no chip. Somebody said for real, how many Supers? They win none. And that's why we did the
That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss.
They ran through the NFL. And this clip, it's just short enough that people watch it more than once. And this was I think enough people got the asterisk. Like, I was saying, like, it was a great team, but, like, they didn't win the Super Bowl. I think based on the little bit of hate, but not, like, huge amount of hate in the comments, that people agree with that. That people read that and saw that, I wasn't saying they won the Super Bowl. That's what that asterisk means. I mean, an asterisk implies that there's something else there. So, anyway, so that was a success. I'm hoping for a boost. I'm hoping that today I don't have to post the short on stream. I mean, I'm okay with doing that, but it would be nice to continue to have shorts perform, and I can help, we can start building backlog. So yeah, so this is ticking up. When we looked earlier, it was 58, now it's 70. I'd like to see that get above 100. If it gets above 100 for a couple hours today, probably won't post today because, listen, my most watched video is 42K. This is halfway there in less than about like 16 hours. So you can see it got like 90. Let me scroll over. You can't see. It got like 97% likes, which is good. I'll take that. Like 97, 427 likes, 10 dislikes. You can't please everybody, but that was good. It's not my most watched video. Everybody loves the Mike Vick versus the Redskin video. That has 534 likes with half the views. So more likes on the Vick video than the Moss video with half the views, or something around half the views. So again, check out the Vick video. Check out this video, When Baseball Was War. It didn't really get. It's not like, 0 views in the last 60 minutes. They just killed it. I don't know why. It's dead. Who knows? But it's okay. It's an opportunity. Maybe a repost. Maybe just like cut a clip or something like that down the road and repost it. All right. So we're going to transition away from yesterday. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being a part of making it. It's really awesome to make these on stream. Yeah, so we have I don't know what to say, if it's positive news or what, but we've got Putin and Trump agreeing, or looks like they're going to meet soon. The war was supposed to be over on day one of the second Trump administration. Here we are, close to, 8 months in. So, looks like that Putin and Trump are going to meet in the UAE, possibly. And then possibly a trilateral meeting with Zelensky. Ooh, I don't know if that ends up happening. Yeah, I mean, it's like, are we serious about stopping the war or not? I mean, it's getting ridiculous at this point. In better news, looks like cryptocurrencies are going to be added to 401ks, possibly. President Donald Trump will sign an executive order opening the door for cryptocurrencies in 401k plans. We just have so many opportunities for adoption for crypto, specifically Bitcoin, in the future. People who aren't even like 401k plan, they're not buying it yet. Sovereign government's not buying it yet. Corporate, top corporations like Apple, they're not buying it yet. So, ton of supply, or I guess not supply, but like a ton of buyers left to be found. And the whole critique of Bitcoin is like the only reason it goes up is the greater fool theory. Like, you'll find a greater fool to sell it to. But I think more and more, the longer that it's adopted into society as a monetary form outside of the current system, that that critique of Bitcoin holds less and less weight. Especially as the U.S. has such a dominant position in Bitcoin, that I suspect like our government is going to continue to lean in, as opposed to, like, originally they were scared of it, but I think they'll continue to lean in based on the U.S. dominant position. So it's like, why would we not lean into Bitcoin if it like helps us transition into a new world monetary order? Okay, so that's Bitcoin. There was some confusion yesterday about whether or not the smelling salts were banned by the NFL or not. I didn't even know they were doing smelling salts. I've never done smelling salts myself, but you see them with like power lifters and stuff. They like take a whiff and then it gets you all hyped up. I guess I don't know. Never done it. I've never done that, but anyway, it looks like you can bring your own smelling salts, but so the club personnel can't provide it. But I guess so. They're gonna still be ripping smelling salts on the sidelines, which is cool. All right, so we're gonna get to making the get out of there. We're gonna get to making the short for today. Been thinking about this short for a while. It's pretty entertaining. It's different. It's not football. It's not baseball. It's basketball. I'm planning to do basketball's Benedict Arnold. We've been doing these cues, like two goats was the cue from yesterday. Benedict Arnold is just an all-time cue. It evokes betrayal, and what an emotion. Betrayal, feeling betrayed, is everybody, it's something that people understand. So basketball's Benedict Arnold, baseball's Benedict Arnold. I mean, it's alliterative. So we like that. Shoot. All right, so we have it started a little bit. So of course, basketball Benedict Arnold's going to be about Ray Allen and his career, specifically with Miami, or with Boston, and then leaving Boston for Miami. Okay, so let me go to CapCut. All right. So we have a couple clips here. Let's figure out how we're going to do this. I think I'll start off with this longer screen recording. I mean, he was really the best in this 2008 NBA final. I think it was 2008. Yeah, 2008 NBA Finals versus the Lakers. I think these teams played 2 years in a row back to back. No. Maybe it was 2 out of 3 years. The Lakers and Celtics went to the finals. We can do look up some history. I think the Celtics were like arguably the first. I made the video Super Team Paradox. It's a hard thing to determine who was the actual first super team, but this the first Boston Big Three with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett could be argued as the first super team. The whole league was shocked when Boston got Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett. And they did go on to win a championship. Let's see if So the Lakers lost Boston won the 2008 NBA Finals. And then the Lakers won 2009 over the Magic, and then I think the Lakers won in 2010 over the Celtics. Yeah, in 7 games. Now, was Ray Allen still on that team? I think he was. Yeah, he was. Okay, so, and then did he join the Miami Heat directly after that? Let's see. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so there was still... Okay, so he didn't leave right away. But it looks like... So he was still on Boston 2010, 2011. Okay, so he didn't leave for a couple years. So he wasn't even on... I guess, yeah, like, was he still on... Okay, so this is why it was so hurtful. This is why it was so hurtful to Kevin Garnett when Ray Allen left. Because the Heat and the Celtics were really the two best teams in the NBA. Definitely in the Eastern Conference, at least, for maybe 4 or 5 years. And Ray Allen, an aging Ray Allen, guess it was all the way in. Wow, I didn't realize it was that late. Yeah, so it must have been this team, 2012. Yep. So in 2012, Ray Allen joined the Miami Heat to come off the bench and ended up hitting the shot that is the reason why they won the finals. Like, if he doesn't hit that shot, I don't think they win. So there's an arc here for sure. I haven't fully developed it, but you have like Ray Allen, great player, winning a championship in Boston. He was a member of their big three. He wasn't the best player on their team necessarily, but I just watched the highlights of the 2008 NBA Finals, and Jeff Van Gundy said that he was the best player in that series. So, we can look at the stats, but he was an integral part of the 2008 Celtics. He was on that team for another, 4 years as they battled with Miami, LeBron, to try to get back to the finals, basically. Or no, they did in 2010, but anyway. All right, so there's an arc there. Ray Allen, Boston great. Leaves Boston, joins the Heat. KG, everybody's super mad at him. They view him as as Benedict Arnold because he left the team that he had been fighting for to join the enemy, the Empire. But there's a happy ending, I guess. KG was mad for a while, but I have a clip of. It'll end on them hugging or something. That'll be nice and, melodramatic, peaceful resolution where KG and Ray Allen hug. I do have a moment in here, though, where KG spurns Ray Allen. So that's probably got to be mid. I haven't really thought about the arc of this, but that's good. That's what being on stream is forcing me to do. Normally today, I'd be all hyped up about my numbers and can't even stop looking at the numbers because it's addictive. I'll go back. Let's look at the numbers. Let's see what's happening with the numbers. 93 subscribers, guys. We're gonna smash 100 subscribers hopefully by end of this week. That'd be awesome. Let's see, is the video getting any more views? Let's see. 60. Yeah, let's go, guys. Back accelerated over 124. And it's not like I'm trying to be lazy. Here I am on stream grinding day 3. Day 3 of many. Okay? We're starting something here, but I'm totally happy not posting a video today. Basically, if I keep getting views on the Moss video, it doesn't make sense for me to post a new video the way the algorithm currently respects me. It currently has me in a certain lane, and if I post too many videos, it might kill one, and then or not even test one. If I post this, there's a chance it gets no views and doesn't get tested. If I post while the other short's getting views, so. I'd like to hold off today. I'd like to not post today. We'll see what happens. And that's not... What up, B-Wall? What up, B-Wall? All right, let's get to work. It's been too much slacking today. We're already 25 minutes in. There's always a chance that Algo bones me, but the Algo did not bone me last night. B-Wall, as you can see, 25k views in the last 48 hours. Alright. Anyway, I haven't done anything today. Nothing. So, let's get to work. Let me make sure my Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. B-ball, you're gonna have to like do something about the bio breaks. I'm holding off on the bio breaks today. No oatmeal last night, just straight pizza and Wawa. So the digestive tract should be holding up today. All right. So this is a screen recording I did. It has a couple like this is a good one. I still haven't found. I gotta find the shot I want to start this short on. Like, maybe it's them celebrating. Like, I have a couple good shorts of him, like, or a couple good clips of Ray Allen making good plays in the 2008 NBA Finals when he was their best player and they beat the Lakers. I don't know how I want to start it though. Like, I almost want to start it. Like, is there a? I'm gonna look on YouTube real quick. Like, is there a video of like the introduction of that? Like, I wanted to use. Like, there was this like remember ESPN used to do the commercials, like there's a commercial of the Boston Big Three where they're like going through nicknames they should call themselves, but like the quality of the video is so bad and that's part of the nature of the beast of making. I didn't even notice. See, it's natural. Like, I didn't even notice. I've had some. There's no fan today though. So the volume should be there should be less ambient noise or whatever. I think the belch count's only like 1 or something. It can't be that high. But all right. Okay. All right, B-Ball. I'll catch up with you. It's already 10? Damn. All right. Good luck at your meeting. Okay. I've done nothing. I got it. I've done nothing today. It's terrible. But at least we have the short planned out. I guess I struggle when I don't have like a clip sequence in mind, like a visual clip sequence. I'm going to have to find something that I want to start with because none of the... Actually, no. What did I do yesterday? All I did was I just, like, cut stuff and then... Yeah, I just cut stuff and then went with that. We'll just do that again today. We'll just start cutting stuff and then we'll see what we can mix and match. All right, that's something. Let's go back to this. Let's bring the screen recording back up. He made a couple free throws. I mean, Ray Allen was just nasty. Like, keep in mind, Kobe Bryant was guarding him this series, and for the actually not exclusively Kobe Bryant, but actually it might have not been Kobe Bryant, but like on this play, like he just took Sasha Vujicic. He just took him. That's actually, that's a good, nice and zoomed in already. All right, I'll just move that over there. All right. All right, guys, 93 subscribers. That's awesome. That is awesome. And honestly, like, my metrics, my videos, I think, are better for it. Like, for doing this stuff live because it forces me to focus and work with an edge. But all right, okay. I was thinking here. I'll play the song I was thinking about using. Maybe if I play that in the background for like a couple seconds, YouTube's not going to get too upset, and I'll set the vibe a little bit. Again, it's going to be like a retro wavy synthwave. I don't even know what genre these are, but like basically these are songs you've heard before in shorts, but and I could do more research into why they're like so good, but or like why they're so good for shorts, but this is the one I'm thinking about using. It's like you've heard this before. It's like bum 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 dun dun dun, and then it like drops pretty soon. It's like I don't know. It's just like I guess it makes it slow, but then also hypes it up. I guess that's what the best background music is. In a way, it's like you don't even notice it, but it like creates a driving beat or something. I don't know. We're gonna add that to the CapCut. We're gonna add that to the CapCut. All right, cool. All right, at least we're getting there. We have structure. Okay. What are you guys looking at right now? All right. Cool. You're belching. I'm sorry, Elena. It's just, it's a morning stream, you know? That's what's... I'm not... It's natural. It eked out. Okay. Alright, so I have this clip of him draining a 3. Okay. We got this clip where he waves off KJ. He's like, nah, I got this. Like, these guys got nothing on me. Sasha Vujacic. And then he just drives right by him. Yeah, I mean, I could leave. Yeah, that thing falls. Yeah, like we don't need all that. He just like maybe just from right. He's like yep. He knew here. He knew all like 10 seconds ago he was gonna have an easy bucket. Sasha like. All right, so yeah, you see he's like I got this. All right, so we'll just. How does this look? I mean, Ray Allen 3. Ray Allen take. All right, that's. And then I can do. Yeah, this could be pretty good and pretty short and pretty interesting. It's like I'm not gonna. That's what I learned from my short yesterday. Like, I was not worried, but I was thinking like, oh, it doesn't have an arc. You know, like nobody, like people might see that it doesn't have an arc, and they might not like it. But when you have like the strong cues, and I had the audio cue yesterday too, like we mentioned that with Joe Buck. That is a disgusting act by Randy Moss. Like, and it just worked so well. And it was like 18, 19 seconds. It's like I basically gave everybody like they didn't have any excuse to swipe away. You know? They had no reason to. They were just told like, oh, they're two goats and something disgusting's about to happen. Why would you swipe away? And I guess the receipts were enough to back it up. / interesting enough to keep people interested. If that makes me interested, no. But, you know, they were good. It was good. So I'm not going to worry about perfection. Like, that might have been like something I was worried about in the past. Like, oh, where's the arc? Where's the, you know, conflict? Where's the resolution? You know, these are still not just highlight reels just because of the because of how we're breaking them down and how we're trying to send a message, trying to make people feel stuff. Trying to get them to stop in the doom scroll and think for a hot second. Use a couple parts of the brain, at least a couple. But I'm not trying to get them to exit the doom scroll. Like, that's something I found, like, I almost, there's like a limit. You don't want it to be too good that people stop watching anything and they're just frozen because you took all their dopamine. I think YouTube doesn't like that. Like, YouTube wants a kind of like a baseline, like, normal dopamine pathways. But anyway, these are theories. These are theories. I'm not even 3 months in, still developing the theories. We'll see what comes of it. But yeah, this is gonna be high. This will be a good short. Even already, you see, I had doubt, no doubt. Remember Kobe, no doubt. And Ray Allen. Ray Allen was a great player. He started his career on the. We'll go over his whole career because I think it was either the Bucks or the Sonics. Like, this guy started playing. He was drafted in like 90. He was great career. I think he went to UConn. He might have even won a national championship at UConn. Don't quote me on that. We're gonna go look up Ray Allen's career real quick. Looks like he started his career on the Bucks. 10-time All-Star. Where am I? 10-time All-Star. Started with Milwaukee. Okay, he wasn't on Seattle for too long. Just a couple years. Then he joined Boston in 2008. So the first year, yeah. Okay, that was the first year of the Big Three. And they won the title. They won it all. So I guess that proved to people, like, hey, super teams work, Like, we just went out and got Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen, who were not on the, let's look at the 06-07 Celtics. No Kevin Garnett, no Ray Allen. They went 24-58, missed the playoffs. 1 year later, add two players, 66-16, and win the championship. So that's why, stuff like that is why you'll never see teams stop trying to add multiple stars to their team in an off season. Like, the possible reward is too great. So anyway, Ray Allen's first year on Boston, interesting. Like, that was close to the end. So he only played 2 years in Miami, and he was a straight bench player. Like, he only started 9 games over 2 years, but he hit the most important shot while he was there. All right. Yeah, great career. He led the league in 3-pointers a couple times. Career 40% shooter from 3. Like, that's very good. And this was before the era of everybody chucking up threes. Like, if he played in today's era, he would have averaged, like, maybe double-digit threes a game some of these years. And probably even more points. He's a great player. So, all right, let's go back to CapCut. All right, let's go back to CapCut. All right, so now, so I have him doing two plays on I gotta remember, I gotta change the ratio here. It's gonna make it look a little different for now, but we'll fix all that stuff. 3. Take Sasha Vujacic. Then I was gonna do this scene where it's like this is after he joins the Heat, and this one maybe we'll add like a transition or something, to like. All right, so he hugs his former coach Doc Rivers. He wasn't too upset with him. Daps up a couple guys. Is that maybe Rondo? Or no, not Rondo. I think Rondo and Ray Allen had beef too. But this isn't a straight beef video, This is like a Benedict Arnold video. Look, so this is the famous. He goes to he daps up some coaches. I guess that's number 2 or 3. And then he goes here. Shoot. What did I do? I was gonna show you guys. Yeah. He goes he tries to dap up KG. Oh, I might have. He tries to dap up KG. He KG doesn't say anything. KG was cold. We'll watch some KG highlights. KG is a guy that we gotta incorporate more on. This is his first appearance in the former squad. He's a former squad type of guy. He was a famous trash talker. Probably one of the best ever. All right, let's see if there's any KG trash talk videos out there. Good ones. He said some stuff to Melo. I don't even know if I can say it on stream. But if I find the video, I can play it. Who else did he talk? He was a famous trash talker. Thank you for watching. We've had one viewer here the whole time. Thank you. All right, we are again, guys. I don't know. Sometimes I guess it's basking in the 23K glory. Come on, I need to get my act together today. You guys have been watching me stand in place the whole time. I'm sorry. But I was very happy to wake up to 93 subscribers. Let's go, guys. 170 views in the last 60 minutes. Let's go. That's big. That's big. I had a feeling it was not dead, but that's awesome. Breaking news. FBI will help find... Yeah, we had the Texas lawmakers. The Democratic lawmakers in Texas. I don't even know what law. Anybody in the chat know what law they are... why they fled to Illinois? Just not a good look. You're a elected representative of the state and you leave to go to another state. And then to avoid a vote. I'm not the most familiar with Texas politics, but come on. Especially now that the New York Times is saying the FBI is gonna go help round him up and bring him back to the Alamo State, the Lone Star State, whatever it's called. All right, I won't look that up. That's probably killing I'm just gonna I might even just straight up turn off my phone during these streams. The less devices on Wi-Fi, the better. All right, let me look at KG. Kevin Garnett trash talk. I don't know if I can play it, but hey, I might. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm not gonna play that one, but Carmelo Anthony was like waiting for Kevin Garnett in the locker room, like because of what he said about his wife. Yeah, we're gonna watch. Let me make sure, like, guys. Like yesterday, I had a whole. I was showing some hilarious clippage. No data? The flip. Hello? Okay. Yesterday I was showing some hilarious clips, and unfortunately I saw after the fact that like it was not captured on the stream. I'm getting better. I will. Let's go, Be Well. Welcome back. We're watching KG trash talk videos right now.
Pierce, Chandler picks him up on the switch. Anthony now going to Garnett.
Look at
those two going. Anthony's going
they're going at it.
Sandra drives down the lane, stripped off his leg and out of bounds. Anthony and Garnett have to be careful. They're barking at each other.
They're barking at each other.
And there it is, a double technical.
Yeah, the officials are going to get stopped.
Now that last play, the two of them, while Garnett was trying to post up, was, I don't know, as an official, I don't know how you call it. Both of them are just...
Now, Kevin Garnett, I don't know if this is... He had a lot of moments. I mean, he's an all-time trash talker. Like, look at that guy. Would you want that guy talking? He's like 7 feet tall. Like, and a vicious trash talker. Now, I think what he said... We can't hear it on the clip here. But I think what he said that... I think he said about Carmelo's wife, who is Lala. Like, if y'all remember, like, TRL, I think she was like a TRL host. But Kevin Garnett said that, let's see what he said about Lala. He said something about how she smelled. I think he said she smelled like candy or something like that. What did he say? Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh, he said not smelled like. Tasted like. Yo. So that's who Ray Allen betrayed. Kevin Garnett. Like, it's one thing, like, he didn't just betray, like, some softie with no soul. Like, he betrayed KG. I mean, this could be a short in its own right. I totally forgot about that. I thought it was like he smelled like candy or something like that. It was tasting like like that. I'm clearly not at the level of trash talker that KG is. Like, damn. So that is who Ray Allen betrayed. Like, oh, Elena's in the chat. Let's go. Elena's got this number 2. That's the Elena. You gotta start commenting more if you're coming for that crown. But yeah, so that was guys. Well, look what I got right here. Look what I got right here. So yeah, we got our own Honey Nut on stream. We got the Honey Nut Cheerio. Now, I don't like what. Only I'm not belching. I'm not even belching anymore. I'm not even belching. This is my favorite cereal. If you plug for General Mills, free plug for General Mills going on right here. Like, I could plug your oatmeal too if you wanted, but you know. Alright, so we got Honey Nut Cheerios. this is who. That was who. Let's see if I can put this somewhere where it's on screen, but not in my way. I don't think so. It's a family-sized box, so free plug for the Honey Nut Cheerios. Anyway, that's who Ray Allen betrayed. I mean, Paul Pierce too. I think Paul Pierce was not somebody who. Paul Pierce was also not somebody who you want to betray. I mean, I don't know. I forget if the chat can help me if there are any like hard Paul Pierce moments, but I think So, I think Lala was a TRL host. Elena, is that correct? Do you know if Lala was a TRL host? No, I'm not sure. So yeah, that'll be its own short. That'll be its own short in its own. Maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking about, guys. I'm thinking making Fridays are gonna be like fun Fridays, like original idea there, you know. But like, so Fridays we're gonna do, like a non-sport video type thing. So I'm looking for like any ideas for like a non-sports video. Maybe something fun though, like because it's fun Fridays. So for tomorrow's stream, if anybody in the chat wants to pitch ideas for what we do tomorrow, I mean, it could be the Honey Nut Cheerios vid. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it works in the video that we're working on. I'm cutting out because I got four people watching. I mean, it's like, what am I gonna do when they're 400? You know, like it's fine. T-Mobile, I'm calling you out again. Stop flipping me. Like today, YouTube listened to the stream yesterday. They're not flipping me today. I've had a good day on YouTube, but anyway, guys, chat, think about ideas for Fun Friday, because I got nothing right now except for the Honey Nut Cheerios incident, which is actually not half bad. But okay, let's see. Where were we, guys, before the Honey Nut Cheerios incident? That got me a little distracted. Wait, I gotta let me scroll down on the screen so you guys can read that. The denial. Look at the denial. Both Garnett stated that he's a Frosted Flakes kind of guy. Okay. I like that, B-Wall. I was thinking about doing like a top, like a best celebrations moment from football, like best receiver celebrations, like, you know, with the Randy Moss shooting the moon, the T.O. with the star. But I like where your head's at. But I'm also thinking like maybe non-sports, like maybe something to post on Instagram, you know, instead of the YouTube channel, which is like kind of strictly sports, you know. Anyway, yeah, you look at the aftermath. I think like like it wasn't even just that on-screen stuff. Like I think Carmelo was like waiting for him in the locker room, you know, or waiting for him in the hallway or for his car or something. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like KG's the guy you don't want to mess with, you know? And that's what Ray Allen did when he became basketball's Benedict Arnold and left the Garnett's squad and joined. Okay, best of, yeah. Yeah, just keep thinking about what kind of fun Friday we're gonna have tomorrow, because it's gonna be a fun Friday. All right, let's get back to work. We haven't done I've done anything today. Nothing. I'm sorry. It's like hard for me to work in CapCut and read the chat at the same time. Unfortunately, I'll get better at that. I'll get better at that. Okay, so we were gonna clip. Let's make sure you guys are on the right. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna clip this, so it's just like when he tried, right there, he goes for Kevin Garnett, and Kevin Garnett's like, nah. He doesn't even move. It's like, you're Benedict to me. You betrayed me. I don't trust you. I don't need you. Unfortunately for KG, that championship that he won with Ray Allen would be his only championship. He had the famous "anything is possible" scream after they won. But hey, this is not a KG short. This is a Ray Allen basketball's Benedict Arnold short. All right, let's see what we got so far. We got Ray Allen wide open corner 3. Ray Allen drives the lane. All right. So that's kind of jarring. You see how that was kind of jarring? Like, all of a sudden maybe if I add a transition here or something, it won't be as jarring. Let's see, like any kind of, I don't know. I just chose the fade. So we got 3. We got, and then okay. All right, that's good. That's good. With the fade, it kind of works. Like, I don't know if it comes up on video, but it kind of like there's a fade effect here now, which I mean I might delete it for now, but that's important to have the fade effects because like it transitions from his time as a Celtic to a member of the Miami Heat. All right, so he daps up KG. He hits this famous 3-pointer. Like, we'll just watch this whole. I'll look this up in YouTube. We'll watch it in YouTube so you can see the whole thing. We won't look at the Honey Nut Cheerios since I won't get distracted by looking at Carmelo Anthony and the Honey Nut Cheerios incident. All right, so let's look up that Ray Allen clutch 3-pointer. Let's look that up on YouTube. Let's try to watch that. I mean, he was the reason. This was LeBron's first title. Yeah. Ray Allen is the reason LeBron his first title. Mr. Greatest of all time. And if Ray Allen misses this shot, LeBron doesn't win this title. Doesn't win his first title. Who knows where LeBron's at without Ray Allen. All right, let me all right. Okay. Yeah, so
the Spurs foul.
Should Miami go for the 3 right away? Just
Miami
attack the
down
basket.
3.
James
Game
catches,
6.
puts up a 3.
James.
Won't
LeBron
go.
misses his
Rebound,
shot.
Bosh. Back out to Allen. His 3-pointer.
We got the offensive
Tie
rebound.
game with
Ray Allen
5
hits
seconds
clutch
remaining.
3-pointer that ties the
Spurs
game
do
with
not
5
have a
seconds
timeout.
left.
But the
Sends the
officials
game
are going to
to OT,
review to see
I believe.
if Allen was behind the line.
And then they to force the game
Chris
7.
Bosh with a huge
I mean, he's
offensive
just one of the best
rebound.
shooters of all time. If you look at his,
And now instant replay, enormous.
And Mike, Tim Duncan out of the game leads to the second shot, and clearly a 3-point shot.
They confirmed that it was a 3.
The guy had one.
And
of
the
best
Spurs
jump
had a
shots.
chance to talk this over.
That's a pretty good clip right there. Okay. Let me stop whatever's coming there. All right. Okay, so we'll just do maybe that final. Yeah, because like it's we want. I like this. The kick out from Bosh. I can't believe that the Spurs. LeBron actually mentioned that recently on a podcast he was on. The Spurs had Tim Duncan out of the game at this point. Like, if Tim Duncan's in the game at this point, they probably get the rebound. And all right, so this is slow motion. Oh wait, crap. Sorry guys. All right, maybe I can just speed this up. It's already in slow motion. What happens if I speed it up? See what it looks like now. All right, we'll go to the beginning. We got Ray Allen hitting the 3. Ray Allen driving to the lane. He was, then Ray Allen on the heat now. I can even go faster. What? What? I need it longer, yo. Yeah, because I need that. I need him. We need to see him like that. That's dope. That's a good. But I can, and it's already slow-mo here, so I can just speed it up. And it looks okay, I think. I don't know. We're going to go for it. All right, we got Ray Allen 3. Ray Allen drive the lane take. Ray Allen tries to dap up KG, nothing. Kick out to Ray Allen. Damn, that's still slow. Kind of looks, yeah, it looks okay. It's like a 6-second clip. Maybe, I don't know. Can I go even faster? So now that last clip of him hitting the corner 3 for the Heat is sped up at like 1.6 times. But like it was in slow-mo on the broadcast, so it's like it doesn't look normal, but it doesn't. I mean, I guess it looks it looks like it's still slow-mo. Like who knows? Maybe it's half speed, so it's still like kind of slow-mo, but it's just faster than it's not an 11-second clip. All right, so that's. I can maybe I'll shave a little bit off. Yeah, because we don't. Yeah, just shave a little bit off there. Maybe. All right, how long is that clip now? 5 seconds and change. It's not bad. That's not bad. What's the chat thinking right now? How are we liking this stream? Or how are we liking this stream and short so far? Looking decent? I know you all are probably working. It's okay. So am I. All right. So now what was... And then... Is this clean enough? Like, is this a full arc? Then we just go right to... Win KG. Looks like this was a couple years ago. Like KG and Ray Allen. There's a happy ending. They finally squashed the beef. Like because I think they were together. They were both. All right, that's a good one. I think they both attended the. That's actually even better. Maybe. Yeah, like it's like you can't really see them hugging there, but you can see them both clearly together here. All right, so we're gonna use that one at the end. Yeah. So happy ending, I guess. Ray Allen won another championship, ended up accepted back into the Boston Celtics family. So we got Ray Allen 3. Ray Allen drives the lane. Switches to the Miami Heat. Hits the big corner 3. Saves the Heat. Are we missing a couple frames here, guys? Does that make sense to everybody? The clip is weird with the speed, but play it again. Alright. Elena says stream is great. Brian says, for me, it's skipping. I like it. This clip is weird with the speed, but play it again, please. Yeah, I think it's... You guys aren't getting the best preview with, the frame rate that's coming through the stream right now. Like, how much better did the short look on, like, the actual YouTube channel than it did on stream yesterday, I'm just curious if you have it, if... You did it look like you thought it was going to look based on how it was made on, like we made it on stream? Did it look similar to how you thought it was going to look? Anyway, that's a question I have. I'm thinking. So we see the clip progression. It's only about looks like 16 seconds or so. It's good. It looks like all right, guys. We've been. Getting better, getting more productive. Let's see. I'm just gonna go back to. Our video analytics, Brady times Moss was unfair. Looks like yeah, all right guys, 200 views in the last 60 minutes. That's good. I mean, it peaked we're talking about, wow, I didn't even know. Whew. Like who are they? I think you see this is the total. Right here we got the views for the Brady Moss was unfair. This is by hour, so I knew right away it was going to be pretty decent based on like the metrics and the test. And then YouTube, like from 2 to 3 a.m. was the hour Eastern time, like my time. That was the time. It got like 5,000 views in that hour. Now, I don't know. I've never had a video get past 5,000. No, Brian, I don't think this is Japan. I think this is actually Australia, because this is, I like Japan loves me. I am loved in Japan. Like that's actually a good thing. We're gonna go over like the audience and where we're loved and where we need to work on building some love. Japan does love me, B-Wall, but they don't love football. So I don't think the algo pushes them my football content yet. Although Japan, they're some of my number one fans out there. Who knows? Maybe one day the former squad will be live from Japan. Maybe that's a goal. But I have a feeling that 2 to 3 a.m. was Australia, because they love I am not. We'll go over. That's what we're gonna go over right now. Monthly audience 80K. Thank you guys so much. We've got up to 93 subscribers. That's awesome. I mean, I'm just so grateful for everybody that's on this journey. This was good. This is another good sign. You see the ranking. We're up to 1 out of 10. One out of our number 1 out of the last 10 for the short that was produced yesterday. Live from the Holy Land, Zimbabwe, the chosen land. No, actually, that was Madagascar. My bad. Yes, all right, my bad. Let me show you. I'm sorry, I'm getting there. I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna look at. We'll look at the last 28 days, because really, like, if you can go back before for some deep cuts on the former squad, but really like the last 28 days is when the current former squad came into existence, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go, well, first is a little joke to Elena. Shout out Elena for being here. Okay, not terrible. Interesting though. Look at that. My female fans, though they're not many of them, they are diehard. Actually, never mind. Look at that, guys. I spoke too soon. 44. So yeah, I mean, listen, this is one of the long-term things about the former squad. You know, like maybe we gotta get some. Maybe we gotta get some content that gets some women involved here, but maybe, who knows? We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing here. But my bad. All right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So that's gender. Then I like to look at geography. All right. Number 1 is definitely going to be the U.S. This is just the last 28 days. So number 1 is U.S. 3 Australia. Like, I had no views in Australia. Look, so we have 3,800 views from Australia in the last 28 days. Let's go lifetime. So the channel started in about May. I bet all of those 3,800 views are in the last 28 days. Okay, not quite all, but almost all. All right, so anyway, well, I gotta focus, guys. All right. And then I like to search by average view duration. It's like how much are they, and this is why I say they love me in Japan. I mean, it's just like, if you look at the views and then the watch time, like anytime the watch time percentage is higher than the view percentage, it means like they love you. You know, they're watching it more and more. So my most, that's Japan, and then let's look at the bottom. Jamaica, Venezuela, and Switzerland. Actually, can you guys see that? Israel down there at the bottom. Not a big surprise. Where's Mexico? What? Anyway, yeah, let me... Alright, so... Alright, guys. Alright, so, yeah, views. I mean, I think this is because, like, oh, this is not bad. I mean, 73. I've been releasing more football content, which is, like, more U.S. dominant, you know, compared to, like, NBA and basketball, or NBA and baseball stuff, which might, like, be a little more global. I haven't done any soccer stuff. I mean, I'm not really a soccer guy, but, I mean, like, here, like, look, if you can see, like, oh, shoot, my, I'll just go real small. I'll just go real small right here. If you look, you got UK, like, they don't like me in the UK. Big surprise. Like, you know, they watch less than they view. You know, their watch hours don't line up with the view. I mean, that isn't, you know, I don't take the US as a slight, like, the US is my number one market. It's the number one country in the world. Like, I can't please everybody here, but it looks like they like me. It's like, so when I say they like me, it means their watch time is higher than their views, you know? And if they don't like me if their views is higher than their watch time, if that makes sense. So, I guess, I mean, if it's close, it's like they kind of like me. So, I mean, it's okay. I'm not really, like, hated anywhere, but I'm loved in Japan. It's true. All right. Yeah, so my top, yeah. I mean, this makes sense, though. I mean, my stuff's in English. I'm pretty big in the Philippines. Like, you know, I could go there. I could, you know, I don't have to pay for a room. I don't have to pay for, you know, drinks and stuff like that. Anyway. All right, that's enough of the audience. I didn't really learn anything there. Just showed you guys what's going down worldwide. Let's see. Back up to 212. Let's go. Let's go. Unfortunately, this one baseball was war short. I guess, like, I mean, who knows? I might take it down. Okay, guys. Let's go back to CapCut. Let's finish this. Let's watch this again. Let's try to get it. I'm just wondering if I, like, imply, like, I guess with the scene with, I guess I'll just need to add a fade there too. I'll just add the same transition. Oh, shit. Because it's another time lapse, you know? So I don't like to have transitions, you know, like sometimes, like, if you notice in my videos, like, it doesn't have necessarily, like, all the little added stuff. That's like number 4 or 5 or something. It doesn't have all the added stuff of, like, some of the other, like, popular shorts. Like, I don't, like, zoom in or slow. I mean, I do a couple of that stuff, but to me, it's just distracting. And, like, I mean, I grew up, you know, pre-internet, you know, like, the highlight clips that I grew up watching didn't have, like, a whole bunch of stuff in there, like visual effects wise, you know. So to me, they're still kind of distracting. Like it's cool. Like I mean, I'm alright having a fade effect or something, and I've been adding the Tombstone sticker as like a little joke. You know, I might add the Tombstone sticker here, like he killed the Spurs or something. But honestly, like, guys, I think this isn't half bad. I think if we just like cut these down, you know, crop them, zoom them, add the background, add the captions, like, it's gonna hit. And I like releasing this after the Moss short or the Moss Brady 2 Goat short, because that one was Boston, New England focused. So this one, maybe I can like draw some momentum off of that, you know? No, we never do grow up, B-Wall. We never do. We are the same, in my opinion. There are 3 phases, in my opinion. You're a kid, you're an adult, you're an old person. That's my opinion. But really, there's just one phase, in my opinion. And it's what you do with that one phase, I guess. Can you break down the dopamine release cycle for this bid? All right, cool. Yeah, I haven't. That's a great suggestion, B-Wall. I haven't done. I guess I haven't. All right, so we're gonna cue it. We're gonna cue it like bat. I might as well. I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. The whole time, this is like, because like, I guess I just build the dopamine in the background, you know, like I have the vision of the dopamine release pathways, you know, but like you're right to point out like what is the pathway, because it like I've just been built. I guess I didn't like describe it enough, but the text in my earlier videos I was doing voice narration, which definitely works for longer videos, but in the doom scroll short world, like I found that the voice narration is, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's definitely like unnecessary when text is immediate. Like your brain, I think you're like, the amount of time that it takes to get out a word, you know, the amount of time it takes me to say one word, your brain can probably read an entire paragraph, or, you know, like whatever, a line or two in the time that it takes me to say Benedict, you know? So that's why I believe, Elena, this is the voice narration right here, you know? The voice this is the deep cut, you know? If you want the long form, you come to the stream, you know? And then if you want the dopamine heavy release, you watch the videos or the shorts, you know? It's just, I mean, that's the structure we have right now. I'm not saying we'll never release another long form video. We probably will, but for now, this is the long form, and the shorts are the dopamine release. All right, so that's what the dopamine path. I'm gonna cue this. I'm gonna say basketball is Benedict Arnold. Guys, do we like? I don't know about massive. But my point, B-Wall, is that it's like immediate. Like your brain. All right, Elena, I hear you. And I did one of my first. I did have a success with MLB's Forgotten Heroes, which was a narrated short that had like over 10K views. And I did have The Script Was Too Perfect, which was a narrated short, which had over 10K views. But in my opinion, if you look at the metrics, like they're just not as good. And well, I mean, whatever. That's my opinion. That's a good idea, B-Wall. I should be thinking about voice effects, you know, and like dropping them or something, you know. That's a good idea. Because, yeah, I like it. All right, anyway, NBA's basketball's Benedict Arnold is alliterative. Benedict Arnold. I'm going to have to make it so it fits on screen. It's a little long. But you seen... Oh, wait. Where are you guys watching? Yeah, cool. Elena, the people who want to hear my voice are going to show up here in the stream. We're doing this every day, Monday through Friday, 9:30 till like... It seems like they're like an hour 45-ish. Today, it's been like an hour 20-ish. Anyway. Yeah. That's cool. We are, so anyway, so I added the basketball's Benedict Arnold, and like, to me at least, immediately that, like, it's like, everybody's gonna know, like, yep, betrayal, Ray Allen left, like, so people are gonna know what's coming immediately without, when I say basketball's Benedict Arnold, like, that's what's good about some stories is it's like they're predictable. I don't know. It's like the people who read Basketball's Benedict Arnold, they like, my audience knows the story before. My audience knows the story just from reading that alone. They don't even need to watch the short, and they already have their own version of the story. And I guess it's just like my role to make the receipts, like make the B-Wall, that is support right there. That is support. Moody's, oh, I won't, never mind. My bad. A large financial rating firm can deal with moving that meeting to 3 o'clock. I love it. That is support right there. Let's go. Elena, did you join Planet Fitness? All right, hold up. I gotta let one of my cats in. I'll be right back. All right, yeah, I'll be 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. B-Ball, this is a America-focused stream, America first stream. Maybe not, but 75% of viewership's from the U.S. or so. All right, anyway, so basketball's Benedict Arnold. That shows us that the story that's coming. And I'm gonna say maybe like, wait, first let's make sure yeah, guys, this is number one. Number one is any text has to have a shadow, because if it doesn't, it looks like trash. All right, so good, I did that. And to me, I just leave it on the default font. I don't even change it. I mean, I could change it, but I haven't had any problems with the default font. All right. Basketball's Benedict Arnold. I'm going to say like hell. Maybe the Boston. I don't know. These I'm gonna have to think about these captions here. But you see that? Yeah, look at that. Can you see that on your screen? Like, look at it when when no shadow and shadow just makes such a difference. So I'm gonna say Boston's a sharpshooter, or no, that's lame. I'm gonna just say from Boston. I might just say from Boston, from the Celtics big three. Like ... maybe. Like, cause that's what people know he was. Let's see what clip I want that over. Let's see how this looks so far, guys. So he hits the three. Then I say from the Celtics big three. And then it transitions him to the Heat. I mean, and then I could say something like to the NBA's ultimate turncoat or something like that. Like, just, maybe say to the turned. Oh, God, chat. Help me caption this. Chucking up beans? Wait, what's the last? Oh my God, lame. Chucking up beans. What's the chat even? B-Wall, what do you mean? What you mean, dog? I don't even know. Chucking up beans. Boston beans? Baked beans? Clark, what is it? It's gonna be too hot for him to go outside today, I think. It's a little hot out there. Alright. I'm gonna say maybe just say turncoat. No, turncoat, that's lame. So right now we have basketball's Benedict Arnold. It says from the Celtics big three, maybe to Boston's most hated man. How's that? To Boston's most hated. From the Celtics big three to Boston's most hated. Yeah, that's pretty good, guys. I might even, and then I can just say, what do I say here? Happy. I could just let it fade out. I don't know. I don't even think we really need a final caption. We are going for the. What should I? Okay, that's a fair point, B-Wall. Benedict Arnold. Okay, you would think more people in the Boston area might know who Benedict Arnold is. I think he was I forget what state he was from, but is hated too? No, hated is not too strong, Elena. Hated, we like charged words. I know we were talking about being careful with our words, but we like charged words. Because it gets people, B-Wall, hated is polarizing. Exactly. It's like Joe Buck. It's natural. With him, he's a play-by-play. He knows what words to pick. He went with disgusting. This was from yesterday. So that got everybody ooh. That's why everybody's watching that. But, anyway. I don't think hated is too polarizing. I don't think it's too charged. He was hated. It was he was hated. And maybe not. I kind of like saying things like that aren't necessarily true. like Kyrie Irving might be hated more in Boston. Like there might be some like, I don't know who else is hated more in Boston than Kyrie Irving. Kyrie might be number one. Maybe some like Montreal Canadien or something like that. I don't know. Like some, it's not like a Buffalo Bill or Miami Dolphin. Like Rex Ryan. Like no. Like it's probably like Boston. Like the revolutionary spirit, you know, you're either with us or you're against us, you know. That's why I like this short as a follow-up to the Moss Brady short, which I didn't even plan. Like that's the benefit of like going live and just having these ideas come. Like these are the best ideas coming live off the rip. So yeah. I think B-Wall's right to point out that Benedict Arnold might not be like the number one Q. I could use Judas, but hey, Gen Z might not know who Judas is either, you know? And also, Gen Z's not really my audience. Like, if Gen Z were my audience, I'd be on TikTok, I'd be dancing, you know? I'd be doing a whole bunch of stuff, maybe. But I'm okay with the 25 to 45 guys who either grew up in the early 2000s or who were teenagers. Guys who either found out, you know, guys who were, that's my era. You know, that's my lane. It's like 1998 to like, we'll even say 2010. You know, that's the year I graduated high school. So, Elena says stay with Benedict. Yeah, and plus it's the alliterative. Like, hey, basketball's Benedict. All right, so we're sticking with that. I don't know if we need anything else. I think this is pretty good, guys. I mean, I'm going to go through and I'm going to go through. I'll cut, I'll crop, I'll trim these little bits. But this short is not going to be posted today. So, yeah, probably tomorrow. Uh-oh. That was like number 6, and that was the worst one. So I'm thinking makes me think of eggs. That's okay. We want your brain. I want your brain like working and then focusing, you know? Because like that's what dopamine is about. We talked about this yesterday. You know, this is our theme. Like dopamine is not released when you get the reward. Dopamine is released when the signal comes that there's work to be done, and then while you're doing the work. And then when the reward comes, the dopamine is not there. Or it's not being that's not when the dopamine is released. The dopamine is released when there's a signal that's work to be done, and then when the work is being done. And so that's what we want. Like, people call it brain rot, but ironically, the best shorts and videos, TikToks, whatever, they're the ones that signal to your brain that there's work to be done. And then your brain has to do some amount of work to decode the message. So, what's the the formula for it, Brian, is we build, listen, giving away secrets here, guys. Giving away the secrets. YouTube might flip me because I'm just straight handing out the secrets live on stream, but the secrets, the formula is visual cue. Clark. Add effects using hand gestures? What the heck? Yeah, I got a cat who's upset that I won't. What is that? Just straight gas, homie? So I'm thinking, yeah, all right. So this is what we got to have. We got to have strong visual cue. And that's established by basketball's Benedict Arnold. All right. Oh, that's the dopamine formula. There's nitrogen. Yeah, see, you guys. Yeah, you guys see. This is what this chat like. Listen, like, come on, guys. We're breaking down chemical structures here. This is awesome. This is the level that we're on now. Nitrogen. That's cool. Carbon, hydrogen. Yeah, those are like literally the 4 most essential building blocks. Very interesting that's what. That's awesome, guys. Interesting. Those are the 4 most like essential elements. Basically. Clark, we're having a good discussion here. Do you want to make your first on-stream appearance? Come here. Come here. He's not really super happy. Okay. Okay. He's not really super. He didn't want to be on stream. He didn't want to be on stream. Yeah, you guys are. I think. Yeah, you guys have better chemical knowledge than I do. That's awesome. Don't you know? That's actually dope, people. That's dope. Don't you know? Don't you know? Love that. All right. So yeah, this is my formula, at least, or the one I have right now. Strong visual cue signals like the message, the direction, the arc, like a story, something that signals something that people know. So, like yesterday, we had the visual cue when 2 goats team up. Like that signaled something that people know. Don't you know? Like, don't you know when 2 goats teamed up? Like people know that. Now we have the strong visual cue of basketball's Benedict Arnold. Visual cue meaning, like, in this case it's text. You know, it could be an arrow, it could be like a circle, you know, around something. It could be like we're getting better, we're getting deeper. You know, we're leveling up. So we got strong visual cue, then you need receipts. And that's what so basically the receipts here I have. I'm displaying him as Benedict Arnold because I have him as both with the Celtics and then with the Heat, you know, and I show the Kevin Garnett. We show Kevin Garnett 7. I don't know. When we show Kevin Garnett refusing to dap him up. So that is the receipts. I back up the fact that he's Benedict Arnold. You know, so we've got cue and then receipts. You could also view receipts as rewards. Basically it's your brain, I'm giving you the rewards of your brain doing the work. You know, I cue Benedict Arnold and then give you rewards for thinking about Benedict, thinking the right thing, you know, if that makes sense. It's I'm both backing it up and giving you the reward. And then ideally, there's some type of predictive error. Something isn't how you thought it was going to be. And in this short, sometimes, the predictive error, it can be different for different people. It can be, deep. It can be obvious. Sometimes the best predictive errors are obvious. And those are the ones that go the most viral. You know, yeah, I've got a cat on stream. He really wants to go back outside, but it's getting a little hot. He's had some. It's just too hot for him right now. He's gonna be okay. I'll let him out later. But yeah, so a predictive error is basically there's some form of irony, and I guess here it's there's irony in the fact that I'm calling a basketball player Benedict Arnold. It's that's a predictive error in its own right. It's you think betrayal and then you see a basketball player, you know, or you think or it could be you know, oh, I show him as Boston most hated. Oh, but then at the end he daps up KG. Oh, happy ending. So it's any kind of twist. So this one, I don't know if it has, I'm not letting him out. I don't know if this has the best predictive error. And I don't think it's going to be like my most viral short or my most watched video, but I think it's good. I think it's solid. I mean, as we showed from Moss yesterday, Moss Brady, like, it like that. What was the predictive error in that video? Well, it could have just been like the asterisk when I said 2007 season, you know, and then I put an asterisk on. We put an asterisk on there. Like, that is the predictive error. Like, it could be like, I don't know. We'll see what the predictive error with the next short comes out, with the Honey Nut Cheerios short. We'll see. But anyway, tomorrow is going to be triple. I don't even know. You're gonna have to let me know where I did triple alliteration, because I was just flowing right there. For the Kyrie vid? Which one? Anyway, guys, I'm probably gonna have to end this stream pretty soon. Thank you for joining. It was a blast. Again, we were super productive. I don't think you'll see this short today. This short is probably gonna be posted tomorrow. We'll go over it on stream tomorrow, like see our final version of it before applying it, and then what we're gonna do is, have like a fun Friday type of thing. I don't know. You guys can text me. You can email me. You can send me a direct message on any of the platforms I'm on. If you have an idea for B-Wall, don't worry. This stream's going to end soon. A couple minutes. If you guys have any idea for a fun Friday, you can let me know. I'll be thinking about it. We're going to have fun Fridays from here on out. Mondays are going to be, I don't know, manic Mondays. I don't know. We'll think about it. We'll probably try to build some type of structure into the day. I'm probably B-Wall. I'll let you know. Elena B-Wall, number 1, number 2, my top guys, my squad. Aw, yeah. Well, it's Thursday. It's basically early Friday. We'll take it. B-Wall, hell yeah, I'll be on. Hit me up. Hopefully your meeting goes all right. Thanks for all your help today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will be live again tomorrow, probably around the same time, 9:30. We'll go over some brief market views, controversial takes, and then get back into the video editing stuff. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Check out the short that's out right now, which is Moss times Brady was unfair. And then check out the short that's probably going to drop tomorrow about basketball's Benedict Arnold. And then we're going to we'll have a fun Friday tomorrow. All right, guys. Everybody have a good day. Thanks for joining, and I will talk to you all soon. All right, peace.